2023-2024 season. Let's get it. It's a great return. GloYard strikes back. We going live and tuned up to the max. Relle and King still spitting the facts. Wrapping it up with GloYard in the chat. Baltimore, Dallas, we still on the map. The others agree we don't know about that. We wrote the blueprints, don't know about that. Indigo, we trust, yeah, we know about that. MFF fail, back new roster. Cooking up with Kirby, steak and Eliza. Hope your appetite for winning is hearty. Grab yourself a seat for the after game party. We never die, we live long and prosper. You ain't imagining, we home like phosphorus. Lightning in the sky like Dr. Frankenstein, Luca and Kyrie. They created a monster. The rules of the game are the same. They on every platform, same name. At WTM, have your question on screen. Keep it courteous and keep it clean. And remember to share and like. Welcome Relle and King to the mic. Wherever, whenever you hear this pod, ladies and gentlemen, this is a GloYard. This is a GloYard.
Sorry. One of those days, man. Those days.
Oh man, I needed that laugh, man. I need that.
One of those days, man.
Oh man, thank you, King.
I mean, it was right on time, though, right?
I know, right? YouTube, GloYard gang, MFFLs, podcast listeners, all over the world, globe, galaxy, universe, Milky Way, whatever you want to call it. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of We Talk Mavs, where we talk Dallas Mavs from a fan's perspective. Season ending tonight for the Dallas Mavericks. We're going to definitely talk about that. I know a lot of y'all got y'all's opinions. I know everybody kind of feeling a little upset right now. I know I was, or I am, I should say. I don't like doing shows directly after losses like this because I gotta like take a walk, drive around the corner or something, chill with my wife for a little bit, something, you know what I mean? Just to kind of get my mind off of it because I know I'm gonna say something I'm probably gonna regret later on. You know, because I get emotionally attached to this team. I've been a fan of this team my whole life. You know, so I've seen the ups and downs, like I've said before. You know, I when they lose, my day is bad. When I win, I feel like I just won the lottery. You know, that's just how it is with fandom. Especially with this being literally my only team other than the Rangers. I'm a Rangers fan, but I like the Rangers. I'm a Mavs fan, but I love the Mavs. That's my number one team, right? So I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I do get affected when they win and they lose. I mean, it is what it is. That's all part of fandom, and I know that's why a lot of y'all are here. You know. So that, you know, you to share that sentiment, whether they win or they lose. I know a lot of the GloYard, you know, that we've interacted with here over the last couple of years. You know, they wear their emotions on their sleeves as well when it comes to this team. You know, the team has brought a lot of us together here, has started relationships with other people, has helped us grow our channel and started relationships with other people based off of the team. So can't really be too negative about it, man. They have brought us some happiness this year. I mean, I remember what happened last year. Was not fun. Was not fun at all. So I know there, like I said, I know a lot of people. Well, there are some optimistic people. I'm not gonna say everybody's down, but there are some optimistic people, man. I don't blame you. You know, there is a lot to look forward to coming next season. You know, feeling like we made the strides in the right direction. The franchise now has an identity. They have a direction. We have people in the front office that we trust to make the right moves. You got a certain person out of the way now. He's no longer there, so now you let the front office personnel do their job. And from what we've seen so far over this past year, what's to say that they can't do it again this offseason and push us even further, you know? So, you know, like I said, we've shown improvement over the last 2 out of 3 years. So, I told King I wasn't gonna really say nothing, you know, after this game. I just need to be to myself a little bit. But I will say this. I mean, I'm proud of the team, man. I am proud of the team. You know, we wish it had ended a little different, but it is what it is. But I will say this, because I see people congratulating certain people on the Boston Celtics and all that. Man, I'm one of them people, bro. I'm a Mavs fan. I don't care about the other team, them winning and who did. Hey, this their first time doing this, and hey, they never got this, so they finally got that. I'm not that kind of person, bro. I really don't care about anybody on Boston Celtics. You don't have the blue and the white and the gray
Yeah.
or even the black. I don't care, bro. I'm not congratulating Tim. I'm not congratulating KP for finally getting one. I'm not congratulating Al Horford for finally getting one. I'm not congratulating any of them guys, man. I mean, my team lost. I'm more focused on my team, so I don't really care about all that. But I will be petty though for 1 second. Congratulations to Jaylen Brown for winning Finals MVP. That made my night. But yeah. But nah, seriously though.
Hit
I
that
think this team.
subscribe button.
Yeah. Hit that subscribe button, man. If you're into Dallas Maverick content, of course, we do have an off season, even though it is short. We have an off season, of course. Summer league, all that stuff coming up. Draft coming up. I know we don't have a draft pick in the first round, but we do have a second round pick. Maybe Nico might make a move during the draft. We don't know. So
Olympics, right?
And the Olympics, of course. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. Join us here this off season. We see what kind of moves this front office makes to make this team better over the off season. Also, everybody hit that like button too, man. Hit that like button, man, if you're proud of this team and what they accomplished this year. Remember, there was a lot of people that didn't think we would be in this position. So go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. But what you got, King, man? What was your takeaway?
First and foremost, I am going to congratulate the Boston Celtics as a team. They beat us. We'd have been here winning, or we'd have won the championship. I'd have been, saying we were the top team, and also they were the top team this year. Congratulations to them. But other than that, like I said on Twitter, if your name isn't Bill Russell, Sam Jones, or Larry Bird right now, F you as a Celtic, and right now, truthfully, F them as well. Rest in peace, Mr. Russell. But yeah, bro, I don't care about them winning no championship and all that. I'm worried about Luke and Kyrie and the guys on our team winning the championship. Like I said, other than that, for the rest of the show, it's after Celtics. I don't really want to talk about them at all. We ran out of gas today. It is what it is. Luke and Kyrie. I want to ask you something further down the line about Kyrie, probably when we get to the GloYard and all that, about the team, and when we talk about how we're going to, I guess, reconstruct and go into offseason. But I'm proud of the team, bro. I don't want to make this a negative show about anybody. Josh Green played his butt off. I'll get more to him as well. Just the grit, the grind of this team to just be together for half a season, the trade deadline, and, make it to the NBA Finals. This team is pretty young. People don't forget to mention that when they talk about the team in general. I don't know. I'm just proud of them. I'm like I said, I'm sad at the moment. I'm sad of us losing. You want to believe in your team, and I believed in this team. I thought this team had a chance. We just made some mistakes, and crucial mistakes, and we lost. It could be first time in the finals. It could be a whole bunch of things we'll get into. But a lot of folks stepped up this year. The future looks bright. If Nico can do a little bit with the contracts, as you said, move things around, get things in order, I think we'll be right back, hopefully. You hate to lose an opportunity because you never know. It's the NBA. Things just happen. And it sucks to be there and lose. But hopefully with this team being young, with having some wiggle room, we can do something and get something done. But I'm very proud of the team, bro. Shout out to Luka. He should have been MVP this year. Led the NBA in the playoffs and points, rebounds, assists, and steals. First player to ever do that. Shout out to him. Shout out to Derek Lively for having a coming out party in the playoffs, for him making the second team all rookie where he should have been first team, showing the league that he is a force to be reckoned with in the future. Shout out to PJ Washington having his first time being in the playoffs, playing for his hometown team. He did what he was supposed to do. Shout out to Daniel Gafford helping us out in the middle, being a two-hitting monster with Derek Lively. Shout out to Keith, bro, for holding it down on the bench, being that veteran, just leadership. Shout out to Josh Green again. for just showing up in the playoffs, bro. Like I thought Josh Green showed up in his playoffs. It was playoffs before we talked about Josh Green couldn't play, and Josh Green was a vital piece of our playoff push this year. So shout out to him. Shout out to Axum for showing back up in the NBA Finals. I appreciated him for that. Shout out to Tim for making 5 threes the last game in garbage time. Just for having fun out there. It is what it is. Shout out to Maxey for coming back from injury twice this season. Guys giving it his all. I know he's getting older. I know we've had him playing out of position for a long time. Shout out to Smiter. I know that's his boy and all. But shout out to the German Shepherd for getting to the NBA Finals. Shout out to Dwight Powell for getting here, bro. Shout out to the Young Bucks. Shout out to Jaden Hardy showing at the moment's not too big for him. He should be a part of the future. We need to start relying on him now. Get him involved like ASAP. Should have been yesterday. Shout out to AJ Laws and Omax. Just shout out to the whole team, bro. Shout out to Jason Kidd. I know we lost, and I know folks are going to question his decisions and all that in this finals and this run and all. But at the end of the day, bro, Jason Kidd got us to the finals. He's a 5th seed and an underdog in every situation. So I'm not even mad at him. Shout out to him. I just want to shout out the whole team, bro. Like this was an incredible run. It hurt for a moment. I got over it, and like I said, I don't want to be that show that does that because this was an incredible season. As you said, last season was the worst year I've ever had being a Maverick fan, just in general. And this is one of the better years. This was an incredible year. I just hope we build off of it. That's now my mindset now is we got to build. We can't be content. We can't do what we did, 2 years ago. We have to make these final moves and go in the right direction. So, man, shout out to the Mavs just in general, bro. Like Nico, do your thing, and Nico, we trust. And yeah, bro, it is what it is, man. Let's go, man. One for y'all. I'm sorry we couldn't get it done for y'all. Sorry they couldn't get it done for y'all. But man, this was incredible, bro. Y'all need to really back y'all Mavs. Really see y'all got something special going on. Y'all got an incredible player, and hopefully, man, Luka. I heard he got some comments about the summer and not really wanting to talk on it yet, but they say he wants to get healthy. So we'll see, man. Well, this may be a moment in Luka's career. He still isn't done, getting older yet, or I say fully developing yet. So we'll see, bro. It's a lot of upside, though. It's a lot of upside as long as people just pull the right or play the right cards, I should say. But shout out to the whole team again, bro. I know I'm rambling.
No, you good. I know maybe I'm being a homer here, but I think we'll be back.
I
think we will.
We're good enough to be back. Like I said, the only thing is the NBA, and like I said, things just happen. Things just change. But there is reason to believe we should be back. You feel me? Like we have everything. We have the room to get everything else, and we should be back. We should be hoisting the trophy pretty soon. By pretty soon, I mean next year.
Remember, we went to the Western Conference Finals. People didn't know we could make it back.
Yeah,
we made it this year. Now people saying we made it to the finals. They don't know if we can make it back. I think we will. Like I said, just keep building the team the correct way. Keep hitting on the draft picks. And like you got everything else already. Like I said, you got the front office. You got Kid signed for 3 more years or 4 more years. I mean, they can do it, man. I think Luka's only going to get better. He's 25, so just going to depend on how Kyrie ages going forward.
Shout out to Kai too, bro. I didn't shout out Kai. I'm sorry. Shout out to Uncle Drew. Shout out to Kai for just being that veteran, that leader, man, that we needed all year. Shout out to Uncle Drew, bro. Like, real talk.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
You just shout out to man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The first full year of Luka together in the NBA Finals, and people said they wouldn't work. So, shout out to Kyrie, man.
Yeah, like I said, shout out to the team, man. I'm just looking forward to this summer, man. See what we do, what moves we make. Because I really believe next year, man, we're gonna be a whole lot better seating wise. Get this team off season in a training camp. I think we're gonna surprise some people next year, man. I'm probably gonna stay off of social media for a while because he ain't gonna be too good.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait for that for a second.
Yeah, I know ESPN already started their Glaze Fest. They was starting that at tip off.
It is what it is, man. The Celtics deserve it. I wish it would have been us, but no need to watch that right now. My team gone.
Yeah, but yeah, man. You got anything else, man? You want to add?
Nah, not as far as the overall game, man. Just proud of the guys. Wish we could have did better today, but it is what it is, bro. This is one of the outcomes, and this happened.
So you don't want to add this?
Before we continue, we want to give a special shout out to Fanatics for hooking the channel up with a personalized link for you guys and ladies to get all of your official NBA Dallas Mavericks merchandise and apparel. If you're interested in helping the channel at all, please scan the QR code on the screen or check out the link in the description. We appreciate all of the continued support, and big thanks go out to Fanatics once more for hooking us up over here at We Talk Mavs.
I need to go on StockX real quick. Let's see if I can find no Kyrie that Derrick Jones had on, man. The white joints, I'm kind of fresh. Let me see if I can find them.
It might not came out yet.
No, it did. Remember the first ones that came out, the all white ones.
The white and blue ones?
Yeah, the white and blue ones. Yeah, I got CD on StockX later on, man. Shout out to Kai.
Go to Fanatics and make sure you still get your merchandise. I still gotta make sure I give me a jersey. So one of those black jerseys.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the black jersey, bro. But yeah, man. Listen, let's go ahead and do one more. Let's do a different, King. So let's do a game ball for the day and a game ball for the season. Game ball, shorty. Who you?
All right, for today's game, shout out to this guy, bro. Proud of him. Ozzy. Mr.
Yeah,
Johnson.
man. Let's do this. Give 3 game balls for the season.
Okay. Is that your pick for the game as well, Josh?
Yeah. I'm Josh Green, bro.
Okay.
He decided on when he wanted to show up today, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a special shout out first and foremost. Well, special shout outs to these 2 players.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, these 3 players. Remember, I gotta give a special shout out to these 4 players. This is wild. I'm talking about the team. I'm gonna give a special shout out first and foremost to the best pickup at offseason, value wise, Mr. Derrick Jones Jr. Hope to see you next year, DJJ. Hope the team takes care of you, get you back. Maybe get somebody ahead of you. We'll talk about that a little later, but we need him back, man. DJJ is definitely part of the team. Another shout out to Mr. Dante Exum. We wouldn't be here without him. Definitely situations where we needed him as that third ball handler. And before he went out that second time, he was holding it down. He's the main reason we was winning games in that situation. And he had a couple finals moments after we thought he would disappear completely in the playoffs. So shout out to Dante Exum for that. I'm going to give a shout out to Daniel Gafford. He became our second part of the Twin Towers. He actually took the starting position. And once he started, the winning started. And our team was solidified at that point. And lastly, I want to give an honorable mention to my guy PJ, Mr. Dog himself, Washington. He was that dude for us, bro. Defensively, he brought a different dimension to our team. Clutchness just in general. He played in the playoffs. He was our third best player. He was up there though. You feel me? Like in a conversation. So I had to think about it for a second. Cause I'm like, he is Donald.
You had to cut yourself off, huh?
But he was up there though. He showed up in the playoffs. He was the reason we won, a series. You feel me? One of the main reasons we won a series, and especially OKC. So shout out to PJ Washington for that. But now we just get into the big 3. I think these the 3 pillars of our team, at least for right now, going into next year. We'll see what happens. But shout out to our rookie, man. He's the guy. This guy, bro. Top 10 center in the NBA already, and I definitely believe by next year he'll be a top 5. I'm thinking. Shout out to my guy Coy. He hit me up on Twitter as well, but I've been saying already. I think Lively has a chance to be an All-Star already next year, and to have this stage get to the NBA Finals and everybody's eyeballs have been on him. I mean, he's gonna get recognized next year and all. So Lively's a beast, bro. Like I'm very excited. I haven't been as excited to see somebody develop on our team since Luka Doncic. So I know it hasn't been that long ago, but like. This is like I can't wait to see where Lively is in like 2 years or 1 year even. You feel me? Like he's shooting a 3, making his first 3 in the finals. So we'll see where he is. But shout out to Derek Lively. Shout out to Uncle Drew, bro. They said Kyrie and Luka couldn't work. And Kyrie just came here, averaged 25 on 50, 40, 90 for us. I know he got hurt. I know him and Mr. Dwight Powell got into a collision, and that took probably stopped him from making the All-NBA team, making the All-Star team and all. But shout out to Kyrie, bro. If it wasn't for him, his leadership and all, I don't know what we would be. Shout out to him actually, being able to calm down Luka, actually becoming a friend and somebody he respects and trusts. So shout out to Uncle Drew for that. But shout out to, come on, bro, our MVP, probably MVP, should have been MVP of the league, could have been Finals MVP. Luka Doncic, bro. Every year he just gets better. Best player in the NBA. This doesn't change anything for me. I don't know where he is next year. I just want to get some rest. Just get a little bit of rest, Luka. Work on your body. I want you to take a summer to work on your body if you can. And get still, man. Like there's still another step you can get to in your body if you really, really want to, man. Hopefully this motivates him because he's already right there, knocking on the doorstep, and it's just coming in and giving effort and actually wanting to take care of his body a little bit and not putting worse things into his body. If he actually takes himself into caring about his body, then he's a different beast, and maybe that's something we're not ready for. We'll see. But that's my MVP, bro. Sorry.
Oh no, you good. You pretty much we got the same MVPs, but I'm gonna highlight 2 guys here, man. That I'm excited to see what they'll bring next year. First one is Jaden Hardy.
Yes, sir.
A certain person is not here next year. I could see him kind of filling that role of being that instant offense off the bench. He definitely has some more work he needs to do this offseason. I think with this experience in the finals, that'll help him to take that next step and being that consistent player that we can use coming off the bench, being another offensive weapon off the bench.
Before you get to your second guy, one question: does he do summer league next year again?
No.
Okay.
No. He's been there twice now, so no.
So no 3 times?
Yeah, not 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah, no, 3 times.
Okay.
Because he's not. I know he's not gonna go. I don't think Derek Lively's going.
Yeah, I don't. Lively's not.
Yeah, Lively's not going.
Lively's starting next year.
Yeah, Lively starting next year. So yeah, he's not going. But speaking of going, I'm really ready to see what Old Max is gonna do next year. Yeah. Let's get him an off season. Let's get him a summer league. I think he's gonna be the face of the summer league team. They're gonna be expecting a lot from him. There's a lot of things I want to see him work on, not just catch and shoot threes. I want to see him be able to put the ball on the floor and attack the basket efficiently. That's what I want to see too. We see the defensive ability that he has, the defensive athleticism he has. He's young. I just want to see him play more controlled.
Get more to the free throw line. He seemed like he got a net for that.
Yeah, like I just like it. We need more guys like that.
Yeah.
But I want guys like that, man, to kind of move a guy like Maxi Kleber down if we still have him this offseason, right? I want him to be able to do that. I want him to be that guy that's part of the rotation with PJ Washington and whoever else we're going to have, going forward. So,
DJJ.
Yeah, DJJ. Like, I just want to have a bunch of just like that rangy wing that we, like the quintessential rangy wing. The 6'7", 6'8", 6'9" guy. That's what I want to see on this team, and I think Old Max can be that. Not gonna put a lot on his plate. I know a lot of people are like, oh, he's gonna start next year. Yeah, I don't see him making that kind of jump. But if him just cracking the rotation is a step in the right direction.
It'd be amazing if he did.
Yeah, it would be. It would be amazing. But you see how long it took for like a Jalen Brunson, even a Josh Green,
Jaden
Hardy. You know what I'm saying? Like he still ain't technically just been a consistent player in the rotation. You know what I mean? So for us to expect this guy to just go from being a pretty much a two-way player
to being better than what DJJ was this year.
Yeah, the next year that's a huge ask. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna put that kind of pressure on him. Let's just take the baby steps, man. Let's just work your way into being part of the rotation. You know what I'm saying? So
hey, DJJ might get better.
Yeah. Maybe he can probably work on the catch and shoot threes this offseason, man.
Maybe bulk up just a little bit.
You think he can do it?
Why not?
If he could, man, that'd be nice. But all right, man. You ready to get to the GloYard?
We can.
All right, man. But before we do, let's show some love, man, to the folks over at Court Kings.
We are excited to announce our new partnership with our friends over at Court Kings, and we appreciate them blessing us with their new Dallas Mavericks collection. This will not only include Dallas Mavericks-based shirts, but We Talk Mavs themed shirts as well. Be sure to check out our exclusive link on the screen or in the description to help the channel and rep the best Dallas Mavericks postgame show in the world. Much love to the entire crew over at Court Kings again for believing in us and taking a chance on the channel. Salute.
Yes, sir, guys.
Black North, if you're watching the show right now, we need you to hit us up on some social media by the end of the night. If not, we may have to move on from the prize. We got Skeezy and we got Coy. So, Black, I need you to hit us up on one of the social medias.
If not, we're going to have another drawing for that last giveaway.
Yep.
So, all right, man.
Before you get to the GloYard, you want to talk about the future real quick?
Oh, good.
So obviously there's a few players that we can still get rid of, right? Tim Hardaway, I think we're all in agreement that he can. Yeah, he should be gone. I'm actually disappointed if he's not.
I'm driving him to the airport personally.
Okay. If Maxi Kleber got any value from this offseason, I think we all can agree at this point, as we've been saying forever, that his body has been breaking down. We probably used him too much in different roles. He probably couldn't use him in. He's a role player, and he's probably, you feel me, like it is what it is. If you got any value, you probably want to get rid of him. Now, who else? Are we still on so Josh Green is still gone?
I'm on the side of if we can get something, like say we get something in return. I'm not saying we're gonna get this guy,
but say so he's still in the trading block.
Yeah, like I'm not banging the table to get rid of him, but if we can get some, we can get some in return. Like say we get like an OG Anunoby or something. I'm not gonna get him. I'm just saying, like say we give you OG, but you got to throw Josh in the trade too.
So he's still on the trading block for you. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure who's on the trading block. What about Jaden Hardy? Is he on the trading block?
He's same cases. Like the only ones I'm like, get him out of here is Tim and Maxey, bro. Okay. Other than that, like I'm not gonna stop the trade if you want trade. You want Josh or Jaden Hardy or whatever in the trade.
How far is your trading block though? So Exum, he's still in the trading block, right?
Well, Exum is contract's not guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed, but I'm saying if he could be included in something, they say throw Exum in there as well. You'd say okay, right? Nobody else.
So the people that I'm keeping, of course, Luka, Kyrie, Derek Lively, Gafford, and PJ and DJJ. That's gonna be my core.
Gotcha.
Everybody else, what we got? What you need? What's up?
All right, so Gafford is guaranteed. He's not on the trading block.
Yeah.
So Gafford is here. Okay. So with all that being said, I think I agree. Just first and foremost, I think everybody that you said that should stays. Anybody else, if anything is available and their name is attached, they can be attached to finish. Get the final guy or whatever.
But like I said, everybody can be attached. But the main two, I want them out.
Yeah.
It's probably Maxey and Tim.
My main guy is Tim. Maxey, if he got any value out of this playoff, and people say, okay, yeah, I'll try Maxey again. If you've seen how far he can go and what he's doing, and how much he's breaking down, trade him. Please try
So
to.
we gotta upgrade that. We gotta upgrade that, man. I'm sorry.
Try
Like,
to get rid of Maxi Kleber. That's what you're saying. You should try to get rid of him.
yeah.
Try to get rid of Tim and try to get rid of Maxi Kleber. Dwight Powell, obviously, I don't think I still do not think Dwight. If he can go, he'll let him go. But I do not think he's going. He's on the trading block for me. I would trade him if he could, but I do not think he's going anywhere. And like I said, the last guys. But my question to you, after seeing this playoffs, right? See how everything ran out in the season and all. Remember, I talked to you about Kyrie getting older, and I'm like, you gotta.
Yeah, I saw this question coming.
You may want to start looking at the future before you get behind, right? Now, my question is not about trading Kyrie. I don't want to trade Kyrie, but Kyrie did struggle in Boston. He did not take that demon off his back as far as playing in Boston, and he struggled a little bit as far as playing against OKC, right? As far as offensively. Do you maybe now swing with this last piece and get you a 2A, 2B guy?
If you can, that's fine. But this is my thing. This is why I was saying we got to clear out the people in the bottom, like the Maxis and all those. You saw how Boston was built. They had multiple guys that can just go out and get their own, put the ball on the floor and create a little bit.
Yes.
I ain't saying go out there and get your 25, Kyries or nothing, but if you had more guys like that, that takes pressure off of Tatum and takes pressure off of Brown.
Yes.
We had too many times, like you were saying during playback. If Luka and Kyrie ain't going off, it's like, this ain't going too well, right? You needed more guys that can put the ball on the floor and go get their own. There were times I was cringing a little bit when PJ tried to dribble up and got his cookies taken, or DJJ couldn't get around a certain guy. You know what I'm saying? He's having issues, and then Josh was kind of playing a little timid with as far as putting your head down, just take it, not trying to look for Luka and Kyrie to bail us out, but you being able to put the ball on the floor and go get your own. If you had more guys like that, man, I think we'll be a little bit more dangerous on the offensive end. Like I don't think, like I said, I think we're fine. It's just look, we're not in a position. I'm not gonna say no teams' names, bro, tonight, but we're in a position where if you just tweak a few things, bro, we're fine.
Yes. So I agree with my thing. So the guys, obviously, they had to be in the trade package. We can't just go out and assign a 2A, 2B. You feel what I'm saying? Like if Kyrie is 2A, 2B, where it's like sometimes if Kyrie can be passive and more of a facilitator at times, and you got another guy that can go get you buckets and all that stuff beside Luka at times and all that. So if you trade the guys and get that 2AB, I'm just saying, like, seeing the way Kyrie can struggle against length and all, do you want to get another guy that can get buckets beside Luka and make life even more easier for Kyrie as well?
So when you say another guy, like, what are you talking about? You mean like a I'm not saying get him, but like a Chris Middleton type player? Is that what you talking about? Or you talking about like a Mikal Bridges type player who he's not like a super duper scorer, but he can score when you need him to.
Yeah,
but he does other things though.
Bridges, do you still go for like a Kyle? I ain't even saying Kyle Kuzma. I'm just saying I'm trying to get the type of player.
Yeah, that type of player. Yeah,
even a Paul George. You feel me? I'm just saying guys that are available right now that fit the mold of what I'm saying. That wing guy that can score when Kyrie. It's harder for Kyrie to score. To get him to get that third guy on him at times, where it's like, you feel me? Like, because Kyrie's a small guard. This is what happens with smaller guards. It gets to a point where if your craft is not, you get a, like, shout to Dre from Lawrence Tears. He said you get a smaller, margin for error as you get older or whatever. Like you're watching it happen. I'm watching teams. We're going to have to compete with Oklahoma City Thunder probably for a second. And then if Boston is this good of a team and they can get back here and go to the East the way the East is, if nobody goes to the East, then we may have to compete with Boston. So I'm just saying, like, do we think about that already? Or do we just say get another 3-and-D guy that can dribble a little bit? And like, what happens if the same situation happens with that guy if he's not able to score and they do the same defense on Kyrie and Luka? If it's not a knockdown, it got to be like a sniper. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we got to go get a sniper 3. We got to go get Klay Thompson. Like, you feel me? At his best. You got to get Klay Thompson at his best, whatever. I already told y'all Klay over THJ, but everybody told me, no, let's not get, if that's the situation, that's a trade to make happen. Hell yeah, I'm getting Klay over Tim Hardaway Jr., but they told me not to say that or whatever. But that's what I'm saying. They got to be a sniper. If it's going to be a 3-and-D guy, it has to be a sniper. Because you're going to be in the same situation again if you just get a regular 3-and-D guy. Like if they play that presence again, unless and all the guys are going to get a little better, and they should get much better actually because they've been to the finals. Like Lively's going to get better as far as guarding the perimeter. Hopefully he shoots a 3. That might unlock a different level of your offense. Maybe PJ gets a little better as what he could do. You don't know as far as that, but where do you think the team is going as far as do you think they don't get as much better or good enough to make up the mistakes based off of internally, or what do you think we need enough of if the same team, if we played the same team healthy, say Kristaps Porzingis even played and he was healthy, what do you think the Mavericks need to beat this team?
Definitely a 3.
So you need a 3 now. What does a 3 have to be able to do?
You got to be able to at least space the floor. That's why I said, like, you always heard me say this for the last month. I was saying we can go get like a Mikal Bridges or a Herb Jones, we need
a 40% shooter.
Yeah, especially like I said, and those guys can put the ball on the floor and go get their own. Like I said, I'm not asking them to go out there and get you 40 a game and nothing, but be able to help to kind of initiate the offense a little bit, be that kind of be that tertiary ball handler a little bit. And
is Mikal good enough to win this series? With healthy Kristaps, let's not think about it like Kristaps. We feel me was a question mark, and then he still didn't play. I'm not even saying Kristaps going to be healthy. He may never. We know how KP plays, but I'm just saying in a perfect world, that's what we're trying to compete against is the Boston Celtics, the team. Does Mikal Bridges win you the title this year? Or does he? Obviously, he's probably going to extend it for you. You probably would think, well,
yeah, probably would have. We probably would have been 2-2.
But do you think is he like that's the guy? Because I told you this is one of those.
I think we would need another piece with him.
You feel me? We're getting to the end of those moves. We don't have. Wait,
do you think Kyle Kuzma would have like say we still got the team?
Kyle Kuzma would have worked, bro. You know,
I'm talking about Kyle Kuzma with the team right now.
Yes, I'm saying if he'd have came over here, Kyle Kuzma would have been enough offensively. If he'd have worked in the scheme defensively, I don't know if he'd be PJ Washington defensively. You feel what I'm saying? Like
that's why I was saying. Like say. We can go get him this offseason. I don't think we are, but I'm just saying, say we can go get him. Would you sleep better that night? Would you sleep better? We had him with this team.
I still think he fits, but I don't want Kyle. It's like, damn, why Kyle Kuzma? I still think Kyle Kuzma fits. He's the type of small forward that we need. He can shoot the basketball a little bit, but other than that, even if he's not shooting, he can put the ball down and go score at 3 levels. You feel what I'm saying? Like he can go score the ball. So Mikal Bridges, for this series to have gone longer with Mikal Bridges, he'd had to be that guy the end of last year for the Brooklyn Nets, like when he was putting up 40s and stuff like that. And I'm like, does he put up 40s against? He got to put up buckets. Is he better than Chris Middleton when Chris Middleton was winning the championship with the Bucks? Probably not. You feel what I'm saying?
Probably not. I would say Chris Middleton taking it over games. What about like a Miles Bridges?
Miles Bridges works too, bro, but it's like
he a free agent.
Do you make the move? You need one more guy that can. You need one more guy you can look at and say you skillful enough to make the All-Star team possible by your skills, which means I can do a little bit of everything. Like Kyle Kuzma is skilled enough to be an All-Star because he can score at all levels. Like that's every player. How many? Damn, don't we wish we had a player that was on a small forward that could just go score whatever? If DJJ could just make a pull-up midi or something like that, you feel what I'm saying? Like those are great players. You're saying you need a forward that can either do that or he has to be great on defense and be a sniper. Meaning that when he catches that ball wide open, if you leave him and he's moved, Klay Thompson at his best, like I know Klay Thompson now has been through the injuries. The way Klay Thompson plays, though, like moving off ball around and catching threes at a high percentage would be perfect on this team, bro. But that's a big if to take, bro. Like I said, if you're trading just his contract for Tim Hardaway Jr., if I could do that, I'd take a chance. I'm not giving him a long-term contract and nothing like that, nothing stupid.
Yeah, I saw something earlier on my phone. I got an alert. So he won like at least a 3-year deal. I'm like, I don't know about that one, Clay.
Yeah. 2 at a team. Maybe it'll get me with 2 at a team. It had to be team though, but nobody takes team options anymore. But
Yeah, I want to be year by year with him. Just
I want 1-1, but it's just the respect thing. I understand.
yeah,
He's not gonna go nowhere being Klay Thompson without 2. You feel me?
yeah.
Usually 2+1 on a player term. So
I could see a team like Orlando or something taking that chance on him.
yeah, I think
So,
Orlando's going to get. I think Orlando's going to sign him.
yeah, I think so. Too.
Either Golden State's going to do something completely stupid, or he's going to Orlando. That's what I feel.
Yeah, I could see that, bro.
But I'm just trying to think of that third piece, bro. Like, so people saying Laurie Market, I don't think we got enough. So you try to get him. I think Laurie would.
Like we could, if you want to, in a perfect world, you could trade him straight up for 10. They both pretty much got the same contract, but it's just
like
you got to remember who you dealing with over there.
Would you trade both our young guys and Tim Hardaway Jr. To get him and somebody else?
What young guy?
Josh and Jaden.
Yes.
And the picks.
Yes.
I think I would too.
Or who we getting? Would you get like a
Laurie and you gotta get somebody else to fill the contract?
Like what about like a Clarkson or something?
A Sexton, a Clarkson. You feel what I'm saying? Just somebody that make the number, whatever, make the numbers right. I don't even care at that point because you getting Laurie Marketing, which is gonna help your team out more than, you feel me. And none of those guys you got rid of, even praise to Josh Green and all, wasn't like a major guy in the playoffs where he's like, oh my God, I think Laurie's gonna be a bigger piece. Now Laurie would help if you move PJ to the 3, and Laurie Marketing was at the. Now you're gonna ask PJ to do a bunch though, bro. Because PJ gonna move them puppies. He gonna be the only, unless Lively, like you said, becomes that Kevin Garnett, Anthony Davis type defender.
That regular season Rudy Gobert.
That Kevin Garnett, Anthony Davis, where he can move out there and be on the perimeter, like moving his feet and going and defending the perimeter. If not, you don't have a person that like really attacks. So.
Yeah, that's why I'm off the Laurie Marketing train because he wouldn't fit.
That's my thing. It doesn't. Everybody think Laurie, his offense, but I think about the way our team constructed. Now we play defense, and you playing PJ is the only guy on the perimeter. You feel me? That unless Luka Doncic got in the best shape of his career and just became a lockdown defender, but I'm not going to hold him to that one. But that would be a different beast. But I don't know, bro. I'm telling you that's a major move, man. It ain't just as easy as like Mikal Bridges have beaten this Boston team. So Mikal Bridges, like I said, at the end of the year, the way he was looking when everybody was high on him, that Mikal Bridges would have been like, okay, we got the Mikal Bridges that look good. Now let's think about Mikal Bridges this year, though. With this Mikal Bridges this year, Mikal Bridges with the Phoenix Suns, would he have beaten the Boston Celtics? Now Kyle Kuzma might have if it's him.
Yeah, maybe Kyle Kuzma, but yeah, I don't know about Bridges.
Would Denny have beaten him?
Nah,
I don't think so either. That's what I think. We got to go for. I think we need to get one more person. I think as I said, I always been saying we need to try to get one more person. The issue is not the money. We need to somehow get off of our money to get that last person with what we have left. We got to go get one more person that can be on our team that can do a little something all around the court. Would you get – okay, let me ask you this. Will Brandon Ingram win it for you?
Nah.
You sure? Healthy Brandon Ingram, not hurt Brandon Ingram.
That's a third option.
Is that third guy that's beside even Kyrie to make just Kyrie life a little easier?
I think it's like Brandon Ingram's defense is a little questionable too. Like he's a little suspect on the defensive end.
Well, Trey Murphy made it and won us the series.
He would have definitely hit them open shots.
So he'd have won us the series, you think? Maybe.
I don't even know.
Maybe. So Trey Murphy's still one of those. If Trey Murphy was sniping, we'd have a different story. We need a sniper. That's what I'm saying. He has to be.
Like I say, a player like Trey Murphy got to be a sniper.
If he's not going to be a 3-level scorer, then he has to be a sniper.
Yeah,
that's basically what it comes down to. But I just want to know: are you ready to try to get a maybe guy to where Kyrie isn't the bona fide like 1A dude, where he's like maybe a 2A, 2B with another guy?
I mean, win or lose, I was saying that anyway. We're gonna need something like that. third option, a 3, either way. So
Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. But we can get. I know we're gonna get more into it, like in the off season and all, but
yeah. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get to the GloYard, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, guys. Listen, if you guys have any questions or any comments addressing me and King, we asked you guys hit us with the WTM in front of your question or your comment. We also asked you to be respectful in the comment section. We take on all the super chats first. So if any super chats come in, we'll address those first. We got a few of them here, King. Lies. He's been a 16-month member. He won our day oneers. He said, this was an incredible year, and I believe we overachieved with a roster that has been together for 5 months. We'll get better and scarier with this. Yeah, I agree too, man. I think we'll be better. This same roster with some added pieces. Get him a training camp like we did with Luka and Kyrie, and then let's take off from there. I don't think it's gonna be no. I mean, if it is, I'm gonna be mad, but I think I'm willing to bet it's not gonna be no more of that we coming out the gate slow stuff.
I hope not.
I hope not either. Jay with the $5 dono, it says good season for the Mavs, proud of them. But to win the championship, Luka has to change his game. Against a team like Boston, you got to move the ball. Well, yeah. This a thing though, man. We didn't lose this series because Luka wasn't moving the ball.
Yeah.
Nobody was hitting their shots from 3. We went ice cold from 3. The only person who was consistent from 3 today was Josh Green.
Yeah, the only game I really felt like where Luka wasn't getting people involved was game 1, and guys still were missing shots there.
Yeah. So, I mean, I always ask this question when people say that. It's like, who do you want controlling the ball then? Because we saw what happened when PJ was bringing the ball up, got his cookies taken.
Yeah.
We saw when DJJ was bringing the ball up, he wasn't looking comfortable out there. You know, like these guys don't got the greatest handles and the greatest decision making when it comes to being ball handlers. They got enough to ball handling to be able to put it on the ground, straight drive to the basket. You know what I'm saying? So
think about when guys in the corner and all, when like Bron had like a Kyle Korver or somebody, if you had somebody in the corner that could just, when they were just leaving you wide open, if it was a Kyle Korver making those shots. And then shout out to Josh Green, he's making a few of them, but you feel me? Like it's a different beast when you got somebody of that magnitude over in the corner shooting jump shots. So if we can get a guy, like I said, it's a 40%. And I mean, let's just call it what it is. Tim Hardaway's not that dude. They keep trying to make him like he's a 3-point shooter and all. He's a very streaky scorer. That's what it is. Like he's not a great shooter. He's a very streaky scorer. We need a shooter. Either we need a scorer we need somebody to take Tim Hardaway Jr.'s spot. It's as simple as that. Either they have to be good at one of the roles we needed Tim Hardaway Jr. to do. Either the scoring at 3 levels, where Timmy tries to do that, or the sniping, like the where you just want him to be a 3-and-D guy and snipe. If we can get one of those guys, I think we'll be fine.
You definitely got to bolster that bench. I ain't saying they're gonna be able to fill the whole entire bench, but
yeah, go get somebody. Go get
get one guy that can change the dynamic of your bench, man.
Go get a KCP.
Oh, I would take KCP. I would definitely take KCP. Not mad at that. He's a championship type of player.
Yep.
That connector. Omar with $2 dono says, appreciate all the great content this season. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate
you, Omar. Thank you.
And we got a new member of the channel, Juco. So he became a GloYard member, man. Welcome, man. Welcome. You can join us here on Members Fridays, man. Every Friday.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's on you.
All right. What up, Big J? You first. Pause. He's a GloYard member. He says, hell of a run, boys. F. Jason Kidd, and let's finish the job next time. Gina Kim's a GloYard member as well. She says, hey, fellas. What up, Gina Kim? This one really hurts, but it was a great season regardless. To go from missing the playoffs to making the finals in a year was enough. I knew we'd get here, but embarrassing way to go out. Yeah, it's all good, though, Gina Kim. Ruggs, GloYard member as well, said, I had to leave Playback because it's hard when you're losing to stay positive. But to issue on the guys who got you there isn't in me. We should be proud to be 3 games from a championship. Facts, Ruggs. Facts. Gina Kim says game ball to Green. Only one that wanted to show up. Exum should have gotten more minutes, in my opinion, and a new kid would play THJ. Maxi minutes still suck too. This is on Kid and our stars.
Shout out to my pops.
Lattes at GloYard member said, well, it's over. So close yet so far. It's a good season after all. Can't complain. He also says it's time for us to retool and fix our roster again in Nico we trust. He says, I'll be honest, Kyrie can't play in Boston. Yeah, I heard some of the, I know DV and other Kyrie stands and all were saying, yeah, it is what it is. But I don't know, man. We can still win this with Kyrie. We just gotta get pieces around the guys. Ruggs also says happy for Horford to finally join Mavs great Corey Brewer as the only back-to-back NCAA champs to be NBA champs. See how I made that about the Mavs. But for real, congrats, helps. Read my comment as a GloYard member. He said, here's how dumb Jason Kidd was. He played Kleber, who was -7 in 3 minutes, and not Josh Green, who was 4 or 5 from 3. Pasquale is a GloYard member. He says, great season. I'm not even hurt too much. It was a good run with a disappointing ending. I felt more pain after game 3. We had a blast cheering for and critiquing the 2023-2024 Mavs.
Got a super chat here. Hold my latte with the $2 Canada dollars. He said, this is for King Gunner MVP trust.
Hey, man, I've been telling Relle and the other fellas in our chat about Gunner for a second. And even when y'all beat us, I know you got another one, but when y'all beat us, Gunner hit 500 that series.
Oh man. Shadows. You talking about the playoffs or regular season?
In the regular playoffs. Season, I'm in the playoffs. Yeah, when y'all beat us, he hit 500.
Yeah, he was the only one I really was worried about, man. Yeah, what's the boy name? Oh, y'all was I'm blanking on this man's name, bro. Y'all's big. What's the dude name? Black dude. What's his name?
Cedric Mullins.
Thank you. I don't know why I'm blanking on this man's name.
Cedric
That's
Mullins.
who I was kind of worried about, but he was kind of quiet in the series. But then Gunner was coming. I was like, God dang it, man. Yeah, he was keeping y'all in it too. I was like, man.
Gunner, bro, I ain't even because again one of those moments when I'm like, I hate being a homer because it's like, oh man, like you going to just pump this dude up. Gunnar Henderson in the second year, bro, he already like probably one of the 5 best players in baseball.
So yeah, baby Josh Hamilton.
He baby Corey Seager, bro. That's who he wanted to be like. That's his guy who we wanted to be like Corey Seager. So that's why I told y'all what's up.
Hey, as long as he's not in and out the lineup like Corey Seager, bro, we good.
I mean, he
should be good.
He tore his Achilles back in high school. When he said, and I found that out just recently, I'm like, I hate that. Why do you have to say that out loud?
Shout out with the $5 dono. He says, "What's up, y'all? It's been a minute. What about Bogey from Atlanta to take TAJ spot, or could we maybe get Zubats for Gaff and Tim? Zoo is a better than Daniel Gafford. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, no on that one and the other one. Shadows, I don't want to use Tim's contract to just get another guy that may possibly be like a Timmy guy.
Yeah.
Be an expiring guy and we got the draft picks. Let's just use Timmy's contract because it's expiring contract to go get somebody from a team that want to get rid of somebody.
It's kind of like when Dallas did when they got Tyson Chandler back in 2010.
Yeah.
They used Dan Perry's expiring contract and got Tyson Chandler, got that piece they needed to push them forward. Tim's contract is worth something. There's 1 year left for 18 or 17 or whatever it is. So
yeah, so you get 17 off your books for something else.
Yep. Especially those teams that's trying to get back under a certain threshold.
And 217s is a max contract guy.
Yep. Did with the $5 Canada dollars. He's also a GloYard member. Says great year, but we overachieved. Lukai took average guys to the finals. Need marketing, make it happen, Nico. Please don't fall in love with bench guys. Man, I mean, maybe I'm just being a homer. I'm living in the moment, y'all. I really think Nico's going to do something this offseason. I don't think those guys, a lot of them. I mean, I don't think Maxey gonna be back, King. I got a feeling. I don't think Maxey. I know for a fact. I'm willing to put your house on it. Tim is gone, bro.
Trying to So Tim, I think Tim gone.
Tim gone.
Tim gone. I just want them to try to trade Maxey.
Yes.
Even if it doesn't go through, I want them to see if he has value and understand. Like I said, it's not even a knock at Maxey Kleber. bro, his body is breaking down. We can all see it. It's the same. It happens. Trade this dude now before we're stuck with 2 more years at the $11 million when you can just go and trade him for something. I hope they can attach him. Maybe attach him to 10 and make that, what's that? $28 million. You feel me with the draft picks? I'm down. Let's get rid of Maxi Kleber too.
No, I agree. We got another one here. James with the $2 donor says, "I'm so proud of every person on this team."
Yes, sir, James. Shout out to the team. Is that it? Back on me?
Yeah.
All right. Gina Kim says, "Kid ain't going anywhere, so we have to take away his favorite players. THJ and Maxi have to go. THJ is the easiest to get rid of. Powell has to go too, but after THJ and Maxi." Richards, he's a GloYard member. He says, "As frustrating as it has been at times this year, it was a fun run." Yeah, Richard, it was definitely fun with you guys at GloYard. I tell Relle all the time. Like, I know we love the team, man. Like Relle, like you say, day one since birth, but myself as well for the past 20-something years, almost 25 years. I love this team, man. The L, these hurt. Like I told you back in 2006, 2007, like those were some. Woo, I hated walking around being a Maverick fan at those points after it was over. But you guys make it better. It is what it is. Like this conversation, just you got understanding there's other folks that have the same feelings like you do. It's like a venting session. So we appreciate you guys just as much as you guys appreciate us. Thank you, Richard. Daniel's a GloYard member. He says, "Hey, fellas, what up, Daniel? Just a great season for the Mavericks, but the future is bright for them. They just have to build from the ground up, and maybe we'll be all right."
No, you got to build from the ground up.
Yeah,
they already got the core.
Yeah, they got a foundation already.
Yeah, they got a foundation already. Just build off of that.
Yeah. Read my comment is also a GloYard member. He says the team made the finals despite mid, not because of him. I don't care if he signed an extension; he needs to go. Man, Pat Scully is a GloYard member. Well, I already said that, I think. But Ralph said it. He said, "It is what it is, y'all. Kid and the team went away from work in game 4. Nico has to step in and take away Kid's toys. There are younger and better options over THJ and Maxi." He said, "Green raised his stock, in my opinion. We should be looking to move some pieces, cultivate Omax and Lively. What do we do with Exum and DJJ? Keep a trade?" I think we already said about that earlier, past. Well, like DJJ, I want to resign DJJ. I mean, I'd trade him if the right price came up. He's not. You feel me? Like I would you not trade him? Like if it was a signing?
Well,
trade,
he's a free agent.
Like I'm saying, if it was a signing.
Oh, so a signing trade?
Yeah, and we like had to use him for something.
Yeah, if I can get something back, I'm not
like attach him like a Tim Hardaway Jr. or something like that.
I mean, I'm not beating the table, but
so
so
again, he's on the trade block.
I originally said that, but if you're gonna put it like that, I mean,
I'm keeping it real. It's the end of the season now. Like I would like to have DJJ back. But if I can find a better use for $15 million, you feel me? It's going to give me like a 20 with Tim Hardaway Jr. Give me 30-something million worth of value. I'd rather have that. If we talk about DJJ going to the bench,
it's going to be interesting all season.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I'm not knocking. Again, if somebody calling, I'm not automatically hanging the phone up. I'm going to listen.
Yeah. I'm not. Dang it, no, wrong one. Sticks with the $2 dono is a GloYard member. He says, #fire kid is that simple, trash can coach. Man, I see a lot of people going at kid tonight, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, Sticks, he gonna be here for a while, so hate to break it to you.
Rugg says, "I ain't even mad, bro. I love this game. Seeing Tatum lift his son in celebration just put me there with my son. What a great moment. Happy for anyone who gets to achieve their dreams." Perspective. I feel you, Ruggs. I ain't worried about them right now. I cut that as soon as you talk about you a playback, Ruggs, as far as you had to leave because you feel a certain way. As soon as that confetti started dropping, I said, "We're cutting playback." I told you I'm not watching this. I'm not watching it. I'll never watch that. I'll never. I'm telling you the truth. I will never watch that. There's no need for me to watch it. Why?
Like I said, the only thing is I was laughing when they found that Tatum one. I mean, Brown one.
Yeah, I saw it on my phone was saying Jalen. I was like, damn. Even after that,
I was like, ooh.
Jason Tatum, he still got less or the same amount of finals.
And they were trying to help him stat pad, and he still didn't.
Still got the same amount of conference finals MVPs as Luke, and still got the same amount of finals MVPs as Luka. Luka just got to get a ring. So
just get a ring, Luka.
Yep. Gina Kim says, kid going small after we were down 1, lost us the game. He went away from what was working again. Joe just outcoached him, and Boston was able to execute better than us. Reed McCommon said, mid cost him the finals and Luka's MVP. Remember that 10-game losing streak where he kept tinkering with the roster playing Cleveland and Timmy? We could have ended the season with way more wins. Like I said, y'all, I know y'all.
You're trying to bait me.
Yeah, all right. Don't fall.
Yeah, I'm not going to
fall for it, man. I'm proud of the team. Yeah, come on. We'll talk about that next year. JCA got to the finals, man. Like, we'll talk about that next year. Rooks says Mavs are just tapping their potential. Lively just completed his rookie season as our third best player. Luka might run this league for years, and as Mavs, let's effing go. Hopefully, Rooks. Gina Kim says, I don't want to hear any we overachieved. We weren't supposed to be here because we got here for a reason. We just didn't execute in the end, but we had every right to be here. Yeah.
I said the same thing, Gina.
I read my comment, said I turned the game off at halftime and went to eat. Already knew mid had cost us the game. Our first 6 possessions of the game were shooting threes and missing. What coaching is that getting to the paint? Ali says, how can after the game, Luka said, nah, in 2 days I'll talk about it. Dude was already thinking about his exit interview. We can call ourselves a trash team in June the 17th. Great content, by the way. Thanks.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you, Ali. Gina said Luka was saying he had some decisions to make, and I think he was talking about playing in the Olympics. He better not play. I hope this was a lesson learned. Focus on your health this offseason. I think he's going to play, but I don't know if I heard Slovenia don't have the greatest team, which means Luka probably going to put his body more on the line to try to.
You heard.
Yeah. I mean, I forget.
You know. Like we've seen it already.
I've seen it. I just didn't know if they made any
literally the same team from the Euro. Was it Euro to the
so I mean, that means they can qualify.
The only thing is, like, you got like the B team in the what was it? What did you just have? The FIBA. You got all the countries' B teams, and you struggled.
They struggled.
Now you going to the Olympics with the team, all the other countries' A team, with your exact same team. So
you're right about that. You are right about that. But still,
yeah, this is different, bro.
They still got Luka.
He gonna have to go out there and put his body on the line again, like he did last time.
That's what I'm saying.
Ain't no way he's gonna be able to heal, man. And that's the part I don't like. I don't like it, bro. But I mean, yeah, that's what it is. Hold on, I'll go ahead. Read that.
No, I can go back to this one. Go ahead.
Pasquale with a $2 donos, GloYard member. He said in Exum, and he said in We Talk Mad We Trust. PJ and Gafford prediction. Oh yeah, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, we did. It's crazy. And shout out to Rashard Phillips, man. He kind of called that Gafford one.
Yeah,
he was like, y'all got like a PJ, like a Gafford. He said they can really put y'all over the top, and
yep,
we got there with him.
Rugg says, I have nothing tonight for negativity. I'm super appreciative. I got to be a part of GloYard and go on this ride with y'all. What a fun time to be a fan of Mavs basketball. Love y'all. Appreciate you, Ruggs. We love you too, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Steve is a GloYard member. He says, great season, guys. Hell of a run. We need Kid to be better in adjustments. He clearly did nothing different the whole finals. Gina Kim said, Kai just can't play in Boston, but at least we know he can play against him in Dallas. He has to overcome the mental block he has there. Yeah. Matt said, honestly, Relle and King, we had a great season. I'm very proud of this team and how far they've come. I felt like Josh Green definitely played great today. I trust Nico to cook you guys too. Absolutely. Daniel said, I think the first move that Nico has to make is finding a taker for Timmy and Maxey. Also adding a third star is crucial for this team.
You know what? I think Nico can. We've seen him work his magic before. Nobody thought that we was going to be able to get off of Berton's contract, and look what happened. Nobody thought that he was going to be able to get off of Josh Richardson's contract, and look what happened. Nobody thought he was going to be able to get rid of KP because he kept getting hurt or whatever, and look what happened, right? Like I think Nico will find a way to move some of these guys and fill those positions with players, man, that can be utilized a little bit better.
Jet says, what up, Jet? He said, there's something I've been depressed over now since it's been over. Cried, sorrowed a bit, desperately need a rematch next year. I need acquisitions this offseason to be strict. Jeremy Grant, Thibault, Bogey from Atlanta. Gina Kim says, I'm just going to hate next year when we go against them and all the toxic fans will clown us. I wish we could have taken it to 6 or 7 at least or made this closer. The trolling is going to suck. It is what it is. TGK is a GloYard member. He's also the host of the unofficial official Mavs pregame show. He says, thanks for the hard work this season. You too, TGK. Appreciate you, bro. Read my comment. Says Kyrie performance was unacceptable. He got the experience. He was supposed to lead by example. Instead, he didn't show up. He didn't. Facts. TGK said, now I'm going to go cry and be AMIE for a while. I understand, TGK. Jana Kim said, it's still Luka greater than Tatum. Don't get it twisted, but Luka is still young. If he wants to win, he needs to learn from this. Luka will win multiple one day, one step at a time. Matt says free agency and offseason moves are going to be fun. I'm curious what Nico is going to cook this summer. I want Zach LaVine to join his team. That's my main target. Will be perfect third star.
No, I'm good on Zach.
That's a pretty major contract for a guy that's not even it's a streaky scorer.
Streaky score. He doesn't really contribute to winning.
That's a Tim Hardaway Jr. to the extreme. Like, yeah, Super Saiyan Tim Hardaway Jr.
And can't stay healthy, so
yeah, Timmy actually more healthy than him, more available. Jet says, as always, love you guys. Thank you for making every episode something to remember. We should collectively be proud to have known of this show for as long as I have. Thank you for always giving it to a straight pause. But yes, sir, Jet, appreciate you, man.
Yeah, appreciate you, man.
Read my comment. Said, with Kyrie playing that bad, I don't think we could have won either way. They need to look to trade him next year for AD or someone else. Yeesh.
Man, no.
Yeah, I
ain't for no AD. Yeah. Heck no.
Kyrie, one of the main reasons we were in the finals too, though, y'all.
Exactly.
Like, forget so quickly. We made it to the finals, y'all, with Kyrie Irving. Matt says, Relle and King, what third star do we need? PJ and Lively are good, but we need like a playmaker, someone who can create their own shot and play good defense. We also need to get rid of THJ Max. Let me tell you, I got one more too, bro. There's one more option. Derek Lively got to become an all-star. That means throwing the ball to Derek Lively and him being able to score. If that happens, then that's a different beast.
I mean, if you can do that, that'd be nice.
You think he shoots threes next year?
We'll see. I'll probably see he probably will not go 0 for 0.
Okay. He shoots threes, but you don't know if he's going to be part of his game yet.
Yeah. I think he'll work his way to that. I think he kind of mentioned that too.
I think he got enough of a form when he made that one in the finals. I think they're going to rush it. But I don't want to say rush it. This is a bad thing, but I think he's.
I think he'll work on it this offseason.
Yes. And he shoots them already. Like, he's working on them. He's probably one of the best 3-point shooters we got on the team in practice. Rev says, pay Wiggins, sign Hardy, and revamp the bench. I'd like a Cam Thomas if you can steal him from Brooklyn. I already said before about Cam. If you can get Cam Thomas to take THJ's spot, I trust Cam Thomas more than THJ. Like, I don't trust Cam Thomas to always give me zeros. Like, Cam Thomas going to give me some 15 and 20-point games. You feel me? Like, I'm not trying to be negative again, but I'm just keeping it real.
No, I mean, no.
There's going to be games with Cam Thomas in the playoffs.
Saying that he ain't going to get up zeros.
You feel there's going to be games he gives 20 points. I'm like, right. All right, Cam Thomas, you feel me? Like, I feel like that's a microwave guy off the bench. Tim Hardaway wasn't a microwave guy off the bench. Tim Hardaway had a horrible
He wasn't a microwave guy. He was a number one option.
Tim Hardaway had a horrible season. He started the season off had one of his best stretches of his career at the beginning of the season, and then the rest of it is betrayed. This is one of his worst seasons. This may have been his worst Maverick season, and he was in the run for 6 man of the year.
Worst in NBA season.
Yeah, it may be.
I don't think he shot this bad, bro. He wasn't this bad. The dude was unplayable.
Yeah,
remember that was y'all second option a few years back.
People was in the playoffs. Remember, people were saying that we couldn't win in the playoffs without him, and then turn around and he not even playable in the playoffs again.
He made it to the finals without him.
Hey, man, I'm sorry. They try to bait me again. Daniel said, "It's okay, King. I still forgive you, bro, for getting us to Game 5. We just need to accept that Boston could be the next Patriots of the NBA. The Mavericks need to get a third star."
Yeah, we'll see.
Motivated as a GloYard member, he says, very tough for our season to end this way, but I'm still proud of what this team was able to accomplish. Hopefully we'll be back soon. Jana Kim said it hurts, but this is only the beginning. Great start to the season. Then went through the downs, but after the trade, we went up and stayed up till now. Our future looks promising. I see you, Freezy. He says, congratulations to Maverick fans. Appreciate you, Freezy, and enjoy that 29th pick.
Oh, yeah, they do get the 29th.
Daryl says, great season, Dallas. Thanks to you guys for the coverage. Take kids' crutches away. Maxie, Timmy Powell, and let's go, Mavs. I feel you.
Yeah, let's see what Nico got, man.
Nick says, can't be too mad. Mavs overachieved this season. I'm not saying they overachieved. I think
I'm not going to overachieve for it.
I think once they got the trade done, that team from that point on was almost a 60-win team. But that was a good team.
And we can't say they overachieved because everybody here thought they was going to win a championship this year.
Yeah.
We thought we was going to beat Boston, so they could have overachieved.
Western Conference Finals a bust is what we all thought, right? Yeah. So we must have thought they were good. Night Owls is a GloYard member. He says next year is going to suck. Just be ready. It always works like that. But 2026 Mavs are champs. Retold the team, more ball handlers, not just spot up shooters. We were 8th half a year ago. It's okay. I don't know if next year going to be like that. Night Owl, it's got to suck. It don't have to. Because this was you got to think about it. It's not our normal year either. This was supposed to be the year where we weren't that good because we got our team in the middle of the season. Teams that trade in the middle of the season don't usually get to the finals. We got to the finals from that.
That's in the position we were in.
Yeah. So we were out of the playoffs.
We were a top 3 team, and then in the West, and made that trade. And
made that run.
Finals.
Weren't we like 9th?
Or something like that. Yeah. We was in the playing spot. Yeah.
Daniel says, I do like from what I see in the young guys, though. I do like what I see, I guess. I think Hardy and Green are the next future backcourt of the Mavs once Luka and Kyrie retire. I love Lively's development, though. Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you, Daniel. Probably one of them not going to last. Unless Green become a forward or something. Because Luka's timeline still fits in their timeline. So I don't see both of them being the future backcourt of the Dallas Mavericks. They're too close. They're still peers of Luka.
Plus, they're still looked at as role players, and they're not looked at as all stars.
Yeah. Matt says we're going in the right direction. I trust Nico Harrison. He's going to cook and bring a third star to Dallas. He will also upgrade our bench. We should look forward to next season, 60-win season. There you are. That one guy that people were starting to say our team is getting interested in drafting this child and all. You didn't say you were no on him, but you shaky, or you say go get him.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay. Read my comment. Say problem with Kyrie.
If we got him, I wouldn't be mad, but I'm not beating the table for him.
You're not beating the table for him, but you wouldn't be against it.
I wouldn't be against it. If we got him, I wouldn't be mad.
For them guys, and it was.
I just want to win, bro. I just want to win.
So how about this one? How about I ask you this one though? We had him in this series. Do we win?
Yep.
Okay, that's all I want to know. I just wanted you to say. Read my comment. Say problem with Kyrie is if we had the guy from Golden State though, would we have won?
Talk about Clay.
No.
Steph.
Nope. The guy.
Draymond.
$5 million contract. Yep. The guy we talked about as far as earlier when we could have got him and all when he was having issues and people were like maybe not and all. And I was like, man, you go get that guy. You think we win if we have him?
Nah, I probably need another piece with Draymond.
I think we win. You know why? Because Draymond can dribble, and Draymond pushes pace.
And Draymond would be smart enough to know not to.
If Draymond was left wide open, he'd cut, get to the rim. Like when Draymond is left wide open, like he is for the Warriors. He would make moves when he's left wide open. But we can talk about that more later. Read my comment. Said problem with Kyrie is if he's not shooting well, then you have another small guard out there that can get targeted defensively. He also injured half the year, which made Luka have to play more. Yeah, that's why I talk about the being smaller guy and him getting older. You got to start thinking ahead before you get behind. Dallas Mavs, a GloYard member, said, would y'all get Randall? He from Dallas and can handle the ball at times. He can take Maxey role. He makes threes, and we put PJ at the 3 with Lively at the 5. So Dallas Mavs, Randall, his skill set fits exactly what we're talking about, right? But I'd rather take a chance on, like Relle said earlier, Miles Bridges type of guy as far as his talent because of what I've seen from Randall in the playoffs. Like maybe Miles Bridges is different in the playoffs or whatever if he gets a team around him. I don't trust Julius Randle, man. Like, I just do not trust Julius Randle.
And for me, it's not about playoffs. It's about he's one of those players. If he doesn't have the ball in his hands, he's not really effective. And we know here he's not gonna be having the ball in his hands like that. So I don't know, man.
I don't think Julius Randle.
Like I said, I like Randall. He'd be a nice little third option, but for the way we run our offense, I don't know. Like he's one of those guys. He has to have the ball in his hand to be effective. So I'm not sure.
If Randall did what he normally does in the playoffs for the team this year, you happy?
Wait, say it again.
If Randall does or did for this team this year, like he was on his team and he did what he normally does in the playoffs for this team, would you be happy?
I don't know. Probably not.
If he did what he normally does in the playoffs, he probably worse than PJ Washington.
Yeah, because he has that mind frame of like I got to score, and if I'm not scoring,
I'm telling you, his numbers.
Yeah, his shooting percentage be kind of low. I don't know. Like I said, he had a nice little third option or whatever, but his style of play, I don't know if it'll fit because he wouldn't be effective because we had two guys who got to have the ball in their hands more than him, and I definitely trust those guys that had the ball in their hands more than Randall. And that's got to get somebody who can be a little bit. I mean, I'm not saying just don't get nobody who can't have the ball in their hands. I'm just saying like somebody who can do, but like Kyrie can be effective on and off the ball. You need somebody like that at that third position.
And that's not saying I think Randall is less skilled than PJ Washington. I think Randall is more skilled than PJ Washington. I'm just saying for what he does in the playoffs, if he brought that to the team, he'd be playing worse than PJ Washington played for us this playoffs. Saint Skeezy says he's a GloYard member as well. He says CL seeing Brown win MVP over Tatum made me feel a tad bit better.
You sound like me saying. I was saying it when I saw that. I said, man, I was sitting there thinking like, bro, we got to hear about how great Tatum is tomorrow. He didn't got a Finals MVP over Luka, all that. When Brown got it, and it gave you a reason why he got it because he averaged more than him in the finals. I was like, oh, okay,
bro. Worst part of them winning, real talk to me, is that KP got one and he still KP'd.
You got to remember too, King. KP got it as the 18th option, bro,
and he still was able to beat.
They
KP.
Literally didn't need him today.
Remember when we needed KP and he got hurt against the Clippers? Don't you wish we had a team where KP could have got hurt and be like, oh, you know what? We can go still win this positive without KP.
But instead, you had a team where KP gets hurt and we have to play Boban and make Tim Hardaway your second option.
Shoot, we might have had a chance. We had Al Horford back then. Gina Kim says KP was good one half in one game, then wasn't there until now. So I don't really care about KP. I had Drew getting Finals MVP with Brown makes sense too. They were more consistent than Tatum. Yeah, Tatum didn't get it. I thought he was going to get it after today though, because he was averaging like a tick higher than Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, he did.
A tick lower, and then he became a tick higher, I think, after the day. So, and I think the rest of his stats were even better. So that's wild. I think he's the first guy to lead his team in points, rebounds, and assists in the finals and not win Finals MVP. Sorry, I don't want to rant.
The internet gonna love this.
I mean, he won a championship, bro. I ain't gonna. Hey, bro, I don't have nothing to say.
Oh, they only won because of Brown.
I don't even care. Shout out to Ben and all that. Like, it is what it is when you get to that table. You ask Charles Barkley would he want a ring. Ask Karl Malone would he want a ring. At the end of the day, he's gonna be a guy that can show you his ring. No matter. Kyle Kuzma right now is Jordan Poole or do foolish things because they got a ring. Like, you got a ring, bro. Like, it is what it is. He got a ring. I hate it right now, but they got a ring. Like, they're now Hall of Famers with a championship. Jason Tatum is guaranteed Hall of Fame.
But in the case of them two, though, it kind of goes back to like the Golden State Warriors. Why were they killing Steph? Because Steph didn't have the Finals MVP. You got the ring, but you ain't got the Finals MVP, so we can't put you up there with those guys. Yeah,
that's different levels, though. So Jason Tatum will never be a top 10 player. That's not where he's going to be. And that's fine, but he can end his career being a better player than Charles Barkley. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he can be a better player than James Harden. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he can be a better player than those guys now, and that's still he's going to be on every list from now on out. You feel what I'm saying? He's going to be on every 50 or 75, 100 list or whatever from this point out. he's going to be he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. Do you disagree yet on anything I'm saying?
Nah, he in there because
he's all of that, bro. Like now, the next part after you win one, the rest of the rings get you to this is your legacy as far as where you fit as far as on the totem pole of greatness and all that. Like he's on it now. He won a ring, bro. Like you can hate Jason Tatum. He didn't get the Finals MVP. Even when Steph wasn't the Finals MVP, he still was the second, third best point guard in NBA history at that point. So it is what it is. Pasquale's a GloYard member as well. He says, "Hey, I got stopped multiple times again about my PJ shirt. Told folks where to go. I bet we see more of them next season. Fans love it. Appreciate you, Pasquale." Gogo said, "Appreciate your efforts. Appreciate you, Gogo." Probably got like 10 more minutes of time, yeah. What up, Larry? Dixon Way, definitely check him out for all your Atlanta sports talk. He says, 22 smashed. Congrats on making it to the finals, and you guys have something to build on, and there's no reason to hang your heads, in my opinion. Appreciate you, Larry.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Read my comment, says, Kid didn't have them ready to play. Came out shooting threes instead of getting into the paint. Kleber played more than Lively, and Gafford did. It just made no sense. I didn't even know that, but yeah. All right, stop. Leave us alone. What up, cuz? The GloYard member. He says, damn. Great season. Boston had no excuses. Gina Kim said, for a team that's only been together for 5 months and got to the finals, seems like a big accomplishment. We were meant to be here. I don't want to hear anything different. Yes. Daniel says, I'm proud for the Mavs by getting this far. Just have to make the right moves to help build for the future. Matt said, trade THJ and Maxey, get a legit third scorer, then we can win it all next season. I'm feeling very confident for next season. We would definitely be a top 2 team in the West next season, only up.
Yeah, I think we'll be better than Minnesota. Who's the other team?
I don't know. You see this dude, Quan? Can you block him? I'm going to block him.
Well,
yeah. He's only one. If you go back up and read and you see him, you'll see. Pasquale said, I'm glad I read it before I clicked it. Pasquale's a GloYard member as well. I read that, but he says Luka got there earlier than lots of GOATs. This is just more fire for him. Game 2 and 3 could have gone another way, but it didn't. Kai isn't going to quit. Omax and the Wings, Lively. Night Owls also says, and maybe construct a team in a way that you don't run Luke in the ground during the season. Olympics, which we didn't even qualify yet, is going to be too much. Basketball, playing 40 minutes per game isn't. I mean, he played 40 minutes in the playoffs, not in the regular season now. And I agree, 2 things can be right at the same time. You do want to get his minutes down in the regular season, but at the same time, like, he's been hurt. So he's been hurt for years now. And it's like he'll never be able to get healthy. It's like, well, when is he going to take? This is his job. Like, he can't take off from his job. He has to play his job to pay his bills. Like, gotta sit and decide. That's all I'm saying. Like I'm not trying to make a decision for him and all that, but you have to decide when you're going to, you feel me, get ready, and you can't just sit down doing your job because your job needs you and pays you $40-something million a year. So leave it at that. Pasquale also says Lively was a big surprise. Let's see. Salam says Kid couldn't help himself and went out on his shield with Maxey and THJ and critical fourth. I believe in Nico and hope the youngest work on their handles, threes, and body. Go Mavs. Congrats, C. What up, Jesse? A GloYard member said, hey, guys, King is from Baltimore, right? Does anyone know how he became a fan? Long story short, we didn't have a team over here. We lost the Bullets a long time ago. It's a DC-Baltimore little rivalry, little friendly rivalry we got on, so they're no longer our team. And Dirk, Steve Nash, Michael Finley, that trio, when they were like the underdog white guys that basically nobody believed in. I think it was like an underdog story, and I kind of like jumped onto that pause, and that's how I became a fan. Been a fan since then. Gina Kim says people want to trade Kai now. Without Kai, we wouldn't have even made it past the Clippers. Players will have bad series, but that doesn't mean we should trade them or he's not fit for the team. Yeah, Jenny Kim, you're gonna hear all kind of wild stuff. And that was the end of the season. We lost. So people gonna really show who fans are, or the fans are really gonna show who they really are, and then you're gonna see other people that were just waiting to be opportunistic.
Yep.
Gogu said, hell of a season, overachieved despite the lack of assets, roster quality and injuries, got a bunch of learning and experience for the future. I agree with that statement, Gogu, as far as overachieving for the season. Yes, I believe you are correct. Read my comment, said the league isn't getting any better for small guards like Kyrie. Even Steph struggled this year, and he's the best shooter in the league. Trade Kyrie while he still has value and he's aging. He only got like 1 more year left, right? Though.
No, 2 more.
And an option?
Yeah. Well, 1 year and an option, yeah.
So by that point, his contract going to probably be cheap as hell. His last year of his contract, and you get to decide what you're doing with that. But why? We got to the finals. Why would you trade Kyrie now when he basically got 1 more guaranteed year left?
Well, there you go, Gina. What they call that, knee-jerk reactions.
Yeah. Just got to the finals. Like, nobody in this year. We can say it was a couple people that thought we were going to the finals or had a chance, but most people in this comment section didn't think we were going to the finals at the beginning of this year. So to now have gotten to the finals and say, damn, trade the people to help us get to the finals. Like,
yeah, a lot of y'all, even after the trade, didn't think we was going to the finals.
Yeah. Like,
now we're talking about trading cash after going to the finals. I guess, man.
Let's see. Eastside said Luka turned into the white Charles Barkley. He's 25. Eastside. Most folks ain't even made the finals at 25 yet.
Eastside, let's focus on y'all getting y'all another lottery pick this year, man.
Jay says, would y'all say that the Mavs overachieved this year? No one saw them going to the finals. I would say they overachieved from the beginning of the season, Jay, but not at the trade deadline. Like I think me and Relle have said since then. You feel me? We thought at that point they had the team that can go compete. They did. Let's see. Jason says, Mavs don't have enough in order to win a championship, but at least at the end of the day, they beat the Clippers at the end. Gina says, I hope this is fuel for the Mavs to prove themselves next year. They doubted us all year long, and we proved them wrong. We will get those pieces, and Luka will get his MVP, and we will make it back. Pasquale says, Raw, I believe they will be back next year. This team is so young. The core only started 4 months ago. Omax has a summer to step up. Hardy Green raised their trade stock. We good. Jenny Kim said, I definitely think we'll be back, but it will be more difficult next year because teams are going to get better too. Memphis might make a run, and other teams could make big trades like OKC. Our division going to be vicious next year. This Mike Douglas says expect a massive leap from Hardy next year. Hopefully, Mike Douglas.
Yeah, I hope so. We definitely can use him.
I mean, he has the potential. We keep seeing it every time he plays. Just give him the time. Jenny Kim said, I called Mavs and Celtics would be on the finals last year, so I believe Mavs will be back. And if it's against the Celtics again, then beat them, second chance. Steve says it's crazy how a half Luka was still out there giving Boston fits. Facts, he was hurt too. Jay says 3 game balls for the season, Lively, PJ, and Kyrie. Damn, no Luka, Jay?
He's the obvious answer, I guess.
Gina Kim said, I said that. I saw that already. Gogo says, add more shout out for this season. Yeah, Gogo. I shouted him out. Nick says, THJ better not wear a Mavericks uniform next year. Steve says, is it just me or did Kyrie this series look like the old guy in the park, especially in Boston? There was sometimes he couldn't even get past a Hauser. Yeah, Steve, that's what I'm saying. It was times, especially in Boston, it was just like, man, you couldn't get any separation. It was like, get around him, Kyrie. What's going on? But let's see. Hippie says, this season experience then will be good for them moving forward. The finals exposes weaknesses. Facts, Hippie. Hero says, unbelievable season, gentlemen. What's up, Hero, as well? Unbelievable season, gentlemen. not just the Mavs, but from you guys. Thanks for giving us great fan-made content / podcast. The future is going to be bright. Let's stay positive and look back on this year as a building blocks of something greater. Facts here, bro.
Facts, man. Facts.
Daniel said, if you can find a taker for Timmy and Maxey, then you got to take that offer and never look back. We need a third star, but I don't know if that's sustainable. I would love Mikal Bridges from Brooklyn. He also says, I also want to say that Kyrie going over to his former team and congratulating them was good sportsmanship, but the fans there in Boston really need to stop booing that greatness. It is what it is. Gina Kim said, I hate how a kid plays THJ after fleet games or even when he's horrible. But others got benched after one little mistake. He's been playing bad, yet he plays 20 minutes over our starter, DJ.
Yep.
He twisted his ankle, too. I was like, all right, you got an excuse. Take him out. And he looked over and said, I'm okay. And they said, no, you good. Keep playing.
Yep, I knew that was going to – I was joking on Playback last game. I said, man, he going to end up playing, watch. And I was just joking. I was like, man, kid not going to be doing that crazy, bro. And
Mike Douglas said, JK cost us game 2 with his total. Wild timeout. Also, I used to watch every live, but it's been months because my main account got silenced in chat. Totally unjustifiable. You guys need to fix it. I don't remember you, Mike. I keep telling you, I don't remember you getting.
Bro, exactly. Like we ain't got no control over that, man.
I'll check it out again, Mike Douglas, to see if I see any blocked people and all doing that. But I didn't think you did.
Mike Douglas, you done had like 85 profiles.
And every time we read all your comments, you say you Mike Douglas.
You got 85 profiles. That ought to tell you something. Like, stop doing what you're doing. I don't know what it is you're doing, but stop it, bro. Like, YouTube obviously don't like what you're doing. I don't know what to tell you. We don't got no control over that, man.
This is trolling accounts. Read my comment said Luka need more from second and third option to 12 points in the playoffs, so he's not winning the shit. I agree with that as well. Gina Kim said another step I want to see from the Mavs is getting a free throw coach. We shouldn't be without one this long. We need to give Dirk more money and have him be that.
Get a few more in.
Yeah. I see. Frank GloYard member. He said Maxey, Josh, Tim Hardaway Jr. In my opinion, that's who got to go. Josh isn't playing to his contract. In my opinion, maybe Hardy depends on the return the Mavs is getting. I'm not mad at it. Nick said Kyrie let the Mavs down this finals, but that doesn't take away from anything from what he's done since he became a Mav. Ride or die with Kai. I feel you, Nick. And let me see if anybody else. Jay says, do y'all think Klay Thompson will be a good fit here? Rumors are he might be leaving the Warriors.
I mean, can he shoot?
If he can still shoot the ball, man, like I think he could play in the team defense and all that. If we can just trade him and not give up much for Timmy, something like that, like I'm not saying no. That's all I'm saying. But that's it, bro. I guess we can end it right there.
I agree. All right, man. Listen, y'all, we definitely appreciate everybody rocking with your boys, man. For the last game of the season for the Dallas Mavericks, as they fall 4-1 to the Boston Celtics in the NBA Finals. We don't know when we'll be back yet, y'all, so just keep your eyes on, the socials. We'll let you guys know. I know I'm going to be off of social media for a little bit. Take me a little break, man. Much needed. Feel like it's been a long season, man. Good season, but still a long season. But if you guys are into Dallas Maverick content, of course, y'all already know we still have an off season and all that good stuff. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join us here, man, as we talk about all things Dallas Mavericks, even during the off season. Also, too, everybody hit that like button, like our boy Larry from the Dixon Way has said. Go ahead and help us get those likes up, y'all. So we got a few people. We got a nice little number of people in here tonight. Let's go ahead and get them likes up, y'all. Help us get those likes up. Also, too, we saw one of the people already become one. If you guys want to become a member of the channel, just simply hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button. But if you are on an iPhone, you have to go through Safari to the YouTube desktop version, go to our channel, and then hit join that way. But for everybody else, you can just simply hit the join button next to the subscribe button. As we have members Fridays, we have Friday morning members only shows. But if a game falls on a Friday, we normally have our members only post game show. So it's gonna be a while for one of those, as y'all know. But this off season, we'll have the normal Friday morning members only shows. And also, too, we definitely need y'all to do this. Follow us on Playback. download the Playback app. It is absolutely free wherever you get your apps from. We do have plans this summer for Playback, so you definitely will want to go ahead and follow us on there. We'll let y'all guys know about that too. We still got to figure out how we're gonna do it, but yeah, we got some plans for Playback this summer, guys. So please follow us on Playback. Also, too, you guys can follow me on my other channel, of course, Cause We Geeked. And we talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. Some news came down. Well, some rumors have hit about a potential Spider-Man Deadpool movie.
Oh, what?
Rumors. We definitely gonna talk about that this weekend. Shout out to my cuz Will. Let's go ahead and follow us over there on Cuz We Geeked, y'all. We have we have shows every Saturday morning on Cuz We Geek, talking about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. King, anything else, man?
Share, more share, y'all. A like is the equivalent of a share. Appreciate y'all. Hell of a season, man. I know some people probably think we just say that, but real talk. You guys really do change things. We talk right before the shows happening on myself and Relle, and we're usually like, man, it's going to be horrible. I really don't want to say anything. This is the worst thing in the world, because we are fans. At the end of the day, we really are. We are fans of the Dallas Mavericks. So I put MFFL beneath my name. But yeah, man, it is at the end of the day a hurtful end of the season, but it was a great season, y'all. Again, I just want to make sure I say that again. And I mean, hopefully next year be even better, y'all. We got a taste of it, pause. You feel me? Like now we just like, let's go get it done. That's how we feel now. Like, let's go get it done. We're right there. We should be in the running for being a championship team very soon. So
we should be talked about now as a contender. So
yes. So make the moves and keep us up there as being talked about as one of the favorites from here on out.
Also, too, man, shout out to the people who watched us on X.
Yep.
And shout out to the people who are watching us on Facebook right now, man. I see we got the likes and stuff going up and stuff, and we definitely appreciate y'all. I know we don't shout y'all out enough, but we definitely appreciate y'all too. But yeah, listen, man.
Shout out to the haters too.
You already know how that go. We didn't see nobody at the game 4, but then all of a sudden we lose game 5.
Shout out to the haters. The haters made the year fun.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all give us segments and all. Y'all don't understand. We done made the receipts. Shout out to I Was Told, the revolution with that. Shout out to the shirts and everybody rocking the partnership with Court Kings and all. But this was an awesome year, real talk. Like, I know we lost today and all, but like when you think back on it, Playback, bro, was like the greatest thing we've ever came across. Like that, I can't believe we didn't have Playback before. Like that's the way it is now.
Shout out to Brandon, man, for putting us on.
Yeah, so it is what it is, bro. Like this was an incredible season, and if this was just the beginning and this was just this year, I can't wait to see how we talk Mavs grow. You know, just us two in the show in the future. So shout out to the GloYard, man. We do this for y'all, and we appreciate y'all so much.
Yes, sir, man. But yeah, man, look, with all that being said, guys, like I said, we will let you guys know when we'll be back. Definitely get a little break. We're gonna let you guys know.
Black Noir.
Oh, thank you.
If you're watching the show.
Go ahead.
If you're watching the show, you gotta hit us on social media, man, by the end of the night. If not, the next time we have a show, well, what's that?
Well, I said Friday. We'll do a drawing Friday.
Drawing for the last number. No, Skeezy, let me know if you got your shirt. I know you said you was having troubles before. Coy said he got his, but let me know. I think it did say that you got yours, but just let me know for sure. And Black Noir, let me know, because if not, like I said, by the time we get off of this, if I haven't seen it by tomorrow morning something, we're going to go on Friday and go to somebody else.
Yes, sir. You heard him.
Yes, sir.
So with all that being said, man, it is your boys Relle and King of We Talk Mavs. We talk Dallas Mavs from a fan's perspective. Still proud of the Mavs. Go Mavs. And we'll be out.